Vol fans, what's going on? My name is Joey Petersen. You're watching Tennessee Football Talk, and you better not go anywhere because we got a loaded show on tap for you today. Starting off with some great news on Jermon McCoy, and then we're going to go to the other side of the football, talk the quarterback competition, and a report from Pete Nakos about Joey Aguilar. Then we're going to wrap this whole thing up with some more praise for tight end Miles Kitselman and why I think it might be a massive year for the tight end. Before that, though, make sure you are subscribed to the channel because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? If we get 2,000 subs, get to 2,000 subs today, that's the company record for fastest channel ever to that milestone. The current recording of this video, we're sitting at 1,915. That means we just need 85 more subscribers to get the company record, and it has to happen today. If you haven't joined us yet, this is the perfect time to do so. We've added over 1,900 subs in 7 days. This thing's growing like wildfire. You should be a part of it if you haven't yet. All you got to do to lock us in, hit that subscribe button, and join us for daily content on Tennessee Vols, all 100% free. So we got to throw it back to January 15th of this year in 2025, not 2024. That's a typo, my bad. Jermon McCoy, the 12th best prospect in the 2026 NFL Draft, your CB1 for the Tennessee Volunteers, tore his ACL just doing an off-season workout. It was a massive blow to the Vols, and a lot of people thought that it looked a little bit grim for his availability in the 2025 season, and I was one of those. Anytime a guy tears his ACL in January, you really don't have many hopes for him to play a ton in that same season. Well, Jermon McCoy was back at practice today. For the first time. You can see him there in full pads. He's got the helmet on. He's been at training camp, obviously, over the past couple of weeks, but he stayed onto the side. He's kind of just been stretching, working out, I'm sure doing his own individual rehab to make sure he gets back to 100% healthy. But this is the first time that he was there in full pads and a helmet, which is phenomenal for the Tennessee Volunteers. And I got a couple of takeaways from everything I saw for him out there at practice today. Number one, the progress is unbelievable. Okay, for him to be 6 months removed, 7 months removed from an ACL tear to already be back in pads and at practice, I don't think you could wish for anything more if you're a Tennessee fan. My second thing with that, though, is it did look like he still has a ways to go in those individual drills. Obviously, he wasn't cutting incredibly well. He wasn't doing anything full speed, which I don't think he should be at this point. But I don't want us to take everything we saw of him to practice today and have that mean, okay, he's going to be back, ready to go week 1. Because I think that would still be pushing it a little bit, in my opinion. But from everything we've seen today, the fact that he's out there, that's great. It's a great next benchmark. Now we just got to clear the next one, and next one. Then he's going to be back 100% healthy. And that's going to be massive for Tennessee because this guy not only is going to be the best cornerback on this roster, but might be the best cornerback in the entire country. Okay? Show him some love for me. If you want him back as soon as possible, do me a big favor and like today's video. Hit that thumbs up button if you want Jermon McCoy back in this lineup as quickly as he can. All right, now let's get into the meat of it. What you all guys wanted to hear. Let's talk about the quarterback competition. Pete Nakos with On3 has some awesome sources. He was originally the guy who broke the Nakos story back in April. Well, he's got a new update on the Vols quarterback. This time it's on Joey Aguilar. All eyes will be on the quarterback position during Saturday's scrimmage. Speaking with sources in the last week, UCLA transfer Joey Aguilar has taken first-team reps with Jake Merklinger running with the seconds and true freshman George MacIntyre with the third team. Aguilar and Merklinger have been flipping between the 1s and 2s on separate days. This is the big part. A source told On3 that Aguilar has been, quote, solid and his experience has flashed. UT still has to get through its first scrimmage and see how Aguilar and Merklinger compete. But at this point, listen up, the former UCLA and App State transfer has the edge per sources. And if I'm being 100% transparent with you guys, this is kind of how I felt it would go down, right? We all knew that it was going to be a competition. I think we all wanted it to be a competition because we felt that that was going to be the best for every single one of those guys competing. But I think we all knew that after about 2 weeks in a training camp, Aguilar would be the guy that kind of separates himself from the other two. And there's multiple reasons why. Now, you still have a lot of good options at quarterback, right? You still have a lot to be excited about in the future with George MacIntyre, four-star quarterback. He's a true freshman. Jake Merklinger, he's still going to continue to give a guy like Joey Aguilar a run of it for his money, right? Spent last season, played sparingly, but he's a four-star quarterback coming out of Calvary Day High School. But we all knew when Joey Aguilar announced that he was transferring on April 14th, a guy that has unbelievable amounts of experience in college football, we knew that he was probably going to be the guy that wins that job. And that's the number one reason, in my opinion, why it's going to be Aguilar, or why, as of right now, it is Aguilar. He just has so much more experience than any of the other guys. We showed you guys a graphic a couple shows ago, and we talked about this late last week. He has 47 career starts. Or 47 career games played, excuse me. The other two guys combined have 2. He's also being paid more than the other guys, so initially you kind of got to believe there's a little bit more incentive to play him. And also, Heupel wants the best chance to win. And I think that comes with Joey Aguilar because of how much experience he has. Okay? It obviously is a lot to run this offense, but I think Heupel wants a guy that he can feel confident in, that if a play breaks down, if something happens on the fly, Joey Aguilar is the best guy to get them through that situation. Who's going to start? Let me know in the comment section down below. We've asked you this before, but I want to know, does this new report give you any other feelings about it, okay? Let me know in the comment section down below by typing their initials. If you think it's going to be Aguilar, give me a JA. If you think it's going to be Merklinger, give me a JM. And if you think it's going to be George MacIntyre, go ahead, give me a GM. Up last, let's talk tight ends, okay? How about Miles Kitselman, a guy who's supposed to have a monster season from all accounts, from all Vol fans. That's what we're all saying. But it's not just us that's saying that. It seems to believe there's some pretty big hype on a national scale for the Vols tight end because Kitselman was named a Mackey Award watch list player. The Mackey Award is given to the best tight end in the country. It's like the Heisman for tight ends. It's like the Bolitnikoff for tight ends, right? Best tight end in the country goes home with a Mackey Award. 45 total players on that list, 10 players from the SEC, okay? So he joined some pretty solid company. And there's a reason why. It's because, in my opinion, he's going to have a phenomenal season. And I think that's recognized across the country because of the talent that he has and because of the offense he's in as well. If you wanted to know who some former guys to win this are, you know every single one of these people, or you should. Tyler Warren won it last year. Brock Bowers won it back-to-back in 2023, 2022. Colorado State's Trey McBride won it in 2021, and Kyle Pitts took home the trophy in 2020. So it's easy to see that the guys who win this award are by far the most dominant in that position across all of college football. And last year, Miles Kitselman had a good season, right? 22 catches, 301 yards, 13.7 yards per catch, 4 touchdowns. But even though you are maybe, I don't want to say downgrading, even though the quarterback situation's a lot different than it was last year, I expect really big things out of Kitselman. Because I think him and Mike Matthews probably tie for the best pass-catching option in this offense. You got him right there at the tight end position, possibly the best guy to get the ball to. And we know that Joey Aguilar, like we've talked about, played a lot of college football. He also really loves getting the ball to his tight end. I love so many things about Miles Kitselman's game. I love his leadership, okay? I love what he already, just 2 years in Knoxville, means to this team, means to this community, means to this college. He's the ultimate leader, the ultimate competitor, and because of that, I think he deserves every single award that's going to come his way. Predict his stat line for me in the comment section down below. Give me receptions, give me yards, give me touchdowns. Just let me know your answer right now in the comment section. And I'm going to go ahead and say, I think 45 catches. I think probably somewhere around 650 yards. Give me 8 touchdowns for Miles Kitselman. We can skip the socials, Xavier. We can just go straight to the sub-read. I appreciate you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. For everybody who continues to be with us right here at Tennessee Football Talk, this thing's just getting started. If you're still watching, it's obvious you love the content. All you got to do next, hit that subscribe button. And if you do that, turn on those notifications. I'll make sure you see you next time.